reviewing Little Women LA Couples Retreat Season 6 Episode 25. I know Brianna thinks she's a wife, but she really isn't. Her true title is Babysitter. So let's talk about it. Brianna is not a wife. She really isn't. She's a babysitter for her 40-something-year-old husband. I mean, he is getting ridiculous. I mean, now I know all the other times, the other 50 videos I did that I called Matt immature. I know, I was just joking. This time he's really, really immature. Downright bipolar. Matt's gotta be bipolar. Something's really, really wrong with Matt's ass. No. I take that back. There's nothing wrong with Matt. It's Brianna. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. So let's get into the review. Okay, so it starts out at breakfast, early in the morning. I said breakfast, not lunch, not dinner, breakfast, bright early in the morning. Okay, so Matt's at the table, red as hell. At first I really thought it was sunburn. I really thought he was sunburned at first. So he's at the table looking like a lobster, okay, red as hell, and talking crazy. He's like, Jasmine thinks, you don't really think. He's just mumbling nonsense. There's no true argument here. He's just mumbling. And Brianna's sitting there like a little scared scarecrow. I felt bad for her. No, I don't. I don't feel bad for her anymore. I really don't. So now I'm gonna look at Brianna like she's some kind of freak show at the circus. You just point, oh, look at her. So she's sitting there trembling, buttering her little bagel, and she's like, Matt, be quiet. She's talking under her breath. No. I can say what I want, she thinks you don't think. Yeah. And I said, shut up. He's going crazy. He's talking rude. He's telling her, shut up, be quiet. I mean, I'm just ready for him to pimp slap her like he's her pimp. It was insane. So the other couple's here. And at first, everyone tried to ignore it, but he's getting worse and worse and worse. Jasmine says, that's not necessary. He just keeps going. Jordan says, don't disrespect your wife in front of us. Like, we don't care what you do to her behind closed doors, which you're probably doing. I don't care anymore. Because if she doesn't care, why should I care? So after Matt ruined everyone's breakfast, okay, made it very uncomfortable, made it a hostile environment. That's what he made it. Hostile environment. The counselor comes over and he sits down, oblivious to what's going on, perky as a bumblebee. Okay, what do you guys want to do today? We got a lot of activities planned. And everyone's sitting there like this. He's like, okay, what? Is something going on here? So Tanya spoke up first, and she should, because she invited this disaster to the couples retreat. So she was like, they're having some kind of disagreement and it's making everyone uncomfortable. And Brianna jumps in, like she's jumping into a pool. She didn't even think about it. She was like, well, it's really not him, it's me, She'll take the blame for anything. So everybody goes snorkeling. I love snorkeling, by the way. I really, really do. Everyone goes snorkeling, leaving behind the babysitter and the jackass. And so Todd says, did you see how red his face was? He said, that doesn't come from sunburn. I think he either was drinking the night before or drinking. He said he had a Bloody Mary in front of him at the table. And everyone's agreeing, like, yeah. And he said, she always takes the blame for him. She does. So everybody's venting their feelings about how hard it is to be around the babysitter and the jackass. So they get down to the counselor and the counselor starts talking. He's like, what happened this morning? And they start going into that. And then Brianna's like, we fight a lot, but people are always interfering. And then the counselor says, well, I feel like boundaries have been crossed here. Has any boundaries been crossed in this relationship? AKA, Matt, have you ever cheated? That's what he meant to say. And Matt did the unthinkable. Just when I think he can't get any worse, he always proves me wrong. I'm like, this is the worst he could ever get. And then he'll outdo himself. I thought, how's he gonna answer this question? Because you know, you have crossed boundaries, you cheater. So he does the unthinkable. I thought he was gonna defend and, you know, blame everybody else for saying they made me cheat. No, he's really outdone himself this time. He starts crying. And I'm not talking about a tear too, I'm talking about the ugly cry. Where he's wiping his nose on his hand. I've done things, but you know, when Brianna said, and then he has to blame Brianna, so he cries to try to lower the counselor's defenses, and then he goes to blame Brianna. When she says she doesn't want me anymore, and you know, I'm not good enough, then I go looking, and he's crying for attention. You know, seek out other women. Now, not only am I amazed at his new trickery, tears, you know, tears are a low blow. That's usually reserved for women, by the way. You know, women usually turn to tears when nothing's working, but Matt has stolen that from us. So I'm looking at her thinking, what are you gonna say? She doesn't say anything. She reaches over to his face and dries his tears. What the hell? I said nothing she was gonna do would shock me anymore. So I've got to stick to that. I've got to stick to that. So the counselor says to her, listen, if you allow this behavior to happen and there's no consequences for his actions, the behavior will continue. Now, we've had Tara tell her this before. We had Tanya tell her this before. Elena, Jasmine, Christy, and now a damn counselor. She's still not gonna listen to anybody. I wouldn't call Jasmine and David's problem serious, but it was the only other problem that they showed on the show. So we all know Jasmine really wants kids, and she is pressuring the hell out of David. So much so that he can't get it up. He said it's hard for him to perform when she keeps pressuring him like this. So he told her, back off. You know, I mean, it must be, I feel bad for David. You know, if someone tells you, okay, now, perform now, it might be a little hard. So I'm thinking Jasmine's gonna back up and let this come a little natural, you know, like, I feel bad for the guy. Get it up now. Hopefully she'll back away from that. So Christy goes over and decides she wants to talk some sense into Brianna. Now, Christy, what are you thinking? Listen, I don't even know why you're wasting your time or your one little vocal cord. You got one little vocal cord you need to say, and so you do not need to waste that on Brianna. So she went over there and got rejected. You know, I want to talk to you. What about? Just between me? No, whatever you want to say to me, you can say to him. It didn't. It was an epic fail. She went back to her seat with her one little vocal cord. And I would listen. I think Christy tried, but you. Like Tanya said. So they go back. So the group end up talking to them. They were like, Tanya says, you can't make her do anything. You can't lead a cow. You can't make a cow drink water or something like this. Which means that if Brianna wants to be dumb, she's going to be dumb. So Matt says, she's calling you stupid. He's whispering. She's calling you stupid. She's calling you stupid. And Brianna says, no, I do what I want. I'm not you. She's like, I'm not you. Then Kerwin jumps in it because Matt starts saying something, and it just turned into a big yelling fest with Matt being more obnoxious than the entire episode. So he says, all you motherfuckers think that I run this relationship. I don't run the relationship. You run the relationship. As soon as he said that, everyone said at the same time. Tanya said, motherfucker. Chris said, motherfuckers. So he stood up and he said, I don't like, see, I got flack for liking Crazy Chris. I call him Crazy Chris. I said, I like it because he snaps at the drop of a dime. And when he goes off, there's no controlling it. So people thought I was like Satan for saying that. Oh, Chris is so mean, he's so good. No, I like Crazy Chris. And it was perfect timing because somebody need to put a stop to Matt's nonsense. And if Brianna, the babysitter, isn't going to do it, well, damn, let's just take Crazy Chris. So Crazy Chris stands up and says, I don't like you calling me or my girl a motherfucker. He said, I don't appreciate that. You know, his little cute Spanish accent. I don't like that. If Matt had any sense, this would have been the time to apologize. But we all know he has not one marble in his head. No, he doesn't apologize. He makes it worse. So not only does Matt not apologize, he stands up like the jackass that he is and starts walking over towards Chris. Oh my God, it was insane. It was insane. He starts walking over. Chris is going off. He's mumbling, I don't play that. Hey, I'm the wrong one. They get face to face. Each one not backing down. It took Kerwin to come in and say, no, no, no. This is not going to be a fight. You know, he broke everybody up, you know. That didn't shut Matt up. I mean, Matt kept going. And so he's over there, I'm the bad guy, you know. If he, what you gonna do? What you gonna, now he's threatening Chris. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Step up, what are you gonna do? Chris takes off his shirt. So Chris had already been diffused by Kerwin, but Matt keeps going, okay? He just kept going. Now, I don't condone fighting. But I also know you can't control Crazy Chris. You can't control it. And if you tell a man, what are you gonna do? You know, it could lead very bad. So Chris went over, took off her shirt and went back over to him, and this is how the episode ended. Oh my God. It was pure entertainment. But Matt is my damn husband. So I can laugh at it. But Brianna, I don't know how she deals with it. She might be, you know, the girl's gonna have a nervous breakdown any day now. Because, you know, he's still on track to cheat in 4 more days. You know, I give him a schedule. He's bound and determined to cheat in 4 more days or do something damn dumb. And I'm gonna be there to watch it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.